Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. As you can see, I'm now home, and that means two things. Firstly, the 50/50 green screen setup is now back, so let me know if you still like it. And secondly, at long last, I have access to a strong and stable internet connection, which means more Black Ops 4 Zombies videos coming your way at greater speed. I mean, it's gonna be a good time for everyone, okay? With that said, let's drill down to the content of this video. It's coming courtesy of LP4Life23, who actually alerted me to this. I wasn't aware that this had happened, and then LP4Life23 was like, "Hey, Milo, get on it, bro." Basically, Treyarch have uploaded 2 new photos to Instagram, and I'll have them on screen right now so you can get a look at them without my face being in the way. Now, at first glance, you might not be sure why these are really particularly relevant. I mean, you've got this masked figure who looks like one of the characters that we saw in the 9 trailer, that guy in the center of the Colosseum, or indeed just anyone in the stands of the Colosseum. Everyone in that trailer, other than the kind of warriors in the Colosseum arena itself, are wearing gold masks, and so there's a clear resemblance here. And they also obviously have a clear resemblance to the character in the alchemy poster that we saw as well. However, it might be a bit less obvious as to why we care about these weapons. I mean, they're just on a wall? Is this like a thing that's at Treyarch, or what's the deal? Well, let me explain. I've actually been in the room where both of these pictures were taken, okay? It was at the community reveal itself. We all watched the reveal, and then we went to go play multiplayer, played about an hour of multiplayer, so we played 3 games. I captured those, and I'll be uploading those at some point as well if you guys want to see them. And then we had a private press roundtable with Jason in the very room that these photos were taken in. And so, I got to witness them in person, but I wasn't allowed to take any photos. I was pleading with the community manager saying, "Can I just a photo with Jason and this massive hammer, please?" But they wouldn't let me, and now I guess we do have some photo evidence of them, which is an extreme relief, but it's a shame that I couldn't take any myself, because it turns out that on the kind of vest thing, I don't know what to call it, the thing that overhangs the dude's shoulders, there were so many really intricate looking kind of runic symbols. That fascinated me, and then on top of that, on the hammer, for example, there were another 3 symbols on the side of it. You had some on the sword, I believe, as well. And so there was clearly material there that potentially could have been translated, but because these pictures are so unclear, they're kind of blurry, and because I wasn't able to take any photos myself, I just wasn't allowed to, it means that for now, that information is inaccessible. However, the broad strokes picture here is that there's probably some kind of live action trailer coming at some point, because they've built all these props. They'll have built them for a reason. There is probably a live-action 9 trailer coming at some point in the next few months. It might be before E3, it might be before Comic-Con, who knows, but that's my guess as to what these are all for, and that's also my guess as to why I couldn't take a load of photos or take them off the wall or anything like that in the moment. It's probably because right now they're wanting to kind of save the real reveal for that live action trailer that they're going to do at some point, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Now, on the topic as well, you'll notice that just next to the staff you have this blunderbuss looking thing, and that actually ties in with an entire other video that I'm going to be doing about all of the weapons that you can use in 9. I also want to really highlight here that the staff that we're seeing is very different to the staves that we're used to. Obviously, the Origins staves are very distinct in the way they look, and this staff looks pretty much nothing like it. I mean, it's kind of in the same vein, it's a staff, but beyond just being a staff, it looks very, very different. And there's an interesting parallel here, I think, to be made with something that we saw in the 9 trailer and in the Voyage of Despair trailer, okay? If you look in Voyage of Despair, and you look at the little kind of key that goes into the larger device that causes the sphere to come out and create zombies, and you compare it to the key that plugs into the device in 9 in order to create the bigger sphere of zombies, you'll notice that those keys are not the same. They're different. They're differently themed. One has, I think, like a scarab beetle on it, and the other is like a sword or something like that. And it seems like in a similar fashion here, maybe we're getting an alternate version of the ultimate staves that we're so used to sort of seeking. that is going to be applicable for this new universe that Treyarch are creating, this new story, and then our parallel will be the old version, which is obviously in the Ether story that Treyarch are now kind of closing the book on, but not really closing it. They're just kind of like pushing it aside from this new stuff that they are doing. Also, this is completely irrelevant to really anything else in this video, but the little spinning kind of discus looking thing really reminds me of that one character from Black Panther who throws the like frisbee things. That's a side point though. Anyhow, I just wanted to explain what this picture was, where it was taken, what its relevance was, what it was probably pointing to in the future, and I guess the last final point that I want to make here is, Treyarch, if you're listening, please let me take a closer look at the actual dude's costume, because if I could get a close-up photo of those runes, we might be able to start translating things, and you never know, there might be some kind of message written on his gown there that we can actually read. Like, that would be incredible. And if it said something kind of corny like, mankind's reckoning will be a salvation, that would be unfortunate, but I could totally see that happening. But I'd much rather know that that's what it says than have no idea and just be left with this kind of mystery scratching at me going, hey Milo, you don't know what I say, hey Milo, you're in the dark here. Like, I just want the answers, man. I got those keys and I want to secure them. So, I think that that's as much as I need to say about this in this video. I don't really need to drag it out any longer, but like I said, loads more Black Ops 4 Zombies content on the way, so make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications, all of that, just do it right now, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, then please leave a like, and I'll see you next time in another video that's probably going to be about Blood of the Dead, alright? So look forward to that one.